Thank you, thank you. So there's some pretty fancy names behind me. The Prem Rawat Foundation, Joburg, City of Joburg, Words of Peace, African Choice Foundation. Do you know, years-wise, it wasn't that long ago that I did an event in Soweto, here, in Johannesburg. And it was a few people, nothing like this, nothing like this. Just a few years later, through the incredible efforts of a few people, it has turned from that little audience to this. You are not here to warm up the seats. You are not here to warm up the hall. You are here to fill your hearts with the message of peace so you can take it out to the rest of the people. This, to rise above, to see, not easy. Not easy. You know, problems are like gaining weight. No, it's truly really easy to gain, really hard to lose. All you have to do is just celebrate and you will gain weight. Try to lose? Oh my God, you can try everything in the book and you're lucky if you could lose it. How easy? One little cake. Happy birthday, great, boom. And then mile after running and sweating and starving and the stomach going grrr, grrr, grrr. You know, the stomach going, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. And then the amount of cheating. I mean, one little cookie that's not going to hurt me. One little bite of the cake that's not going to hurt me. Lies. And more lies. And more lies. And more lies. And more lies. And I am here to ask you, who's telling the truth? I'm not talking about diet now. Who's telling the truth? Let's watch on Netflix a solution to the problems of this world, not a bunch of puppets watching more puppets. I don't want you to be talking as puppets to more puppets. No point in that. Needs to be free people of this earth talking to other human beings on this earth. I really hope that this cold day in Johannesburg does not stand witness to what is happening in our hearts in this hall today. It may be cold outside, but it is warm here in our hearts, in our understanding, and indeed in our efforts to make this world a better place.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Prem Rawat. We have beneficiaries of the Peace Education Program who wants to express themselves to you. Over to you. Thanks.
Good morning, Mr. Rawat. My name is Sibusiso. I'm from Soweto, Pimville. I got introduced to this program sometime last year, and today I can gladly call myself one of the facilitators of the Peace Education Program. Through to you, I just want to thank you for bringing this program to this country. It has made me be the person who I am today. It has shown me that knowing myself is the most important thing in this world. There's a quote that you say, knowing others is wisdom, but knowing yourself is enlightenment. Today I am enlightened and I want to say thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rawat.
Hello, Mr. Rawat, I'm here.
Hello.
And hello to everyone. Thank you. My name is Prem Rawat. I'm from Katlehong. I'm also the beneficiary of the Peace Program. I've been part of it, I think, since 2015 when it was introduced to me. And I was there when you were in Soweto a few years back. So nice meeting you once again, Mr. Rawat. We need a picture, a selfie. You said something very important today, which I'm going to take away. The message I'm going to spread about caring and the price of caring. There is no price tag that we can put to that. And we need to learn that and we need to internalize it. Especially to young people who are in here, to say in our families, in our communities, in our schools, in our churches, and everywhere, as young people, we need to be ambassadors of peace and we need to spread the message. And to our senior leaders, to the communities and elders and everyone in here, we need to spread peace and the message of peace like we spread the message of COVID. If we can carry the same strategy that we use to spread about COVID, we are going to do it with peace. Peace should be a pandemic and should be everywhere globally, and we should celebrate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone. Welcome to South Africa. And goes.
Greetings to you, Mr. Prem Rawat. My name is Lunga Motsuakumo. I'm a social worker at Empilweni Treatment Center. One of our clients is the gentleman who spoke first. I just want to say thank you for coming, and thank you for this program. It's saving lives. It's keeping our clients clean from substances, violence, and they're also spreading the word of peace. I'd also like to share how I've benefited. It made me value things that are not bought with money, but the peace, the happiness, the love that I found within me, and I want to say thank you.
Dumelang. Dumelang. Sanbonani. Molweni. Lochani. Namaste. Greetings, Dr. Prem Rawat. It is an honor to meet you once again. My name is Sisnoma. I am I am one of the beneficiaries of the Peace Education Program. I am also a facilitator in South Africa. I know I've been given 2 minutes. I'm not going to be long, but this program, when it came in my life in 2017, I was given few months to live. And I remember in one of our one-on-one sessions in Cape Town, I broke down, I was crying. But today I am full of smiles because of the gratitude of being alive. I am full of smiles because of knowing the possibility. In one of the modules you're saying, we must stop blaming our government, stop blaming God, but it is the choices that we are making that are putting us where we are. knowing that as a rape survivor, I was raped, I was molested, domestic violence, I am carrying scars. I used to carry those scars with fear and hatred. But today I carry those scars with gratitude because I know the value of being alive. I know the value of making better choices. Thank you, Dr. Prem Rawat.
It's so beautiful to hear the things that have happened to people. And you know, it's very easy to point to the peace education program and say, that fixed it. No, it wasn't. Because I know what peace education program is all about. Peace education program is all about you looking at yourself. It is about fulfilling that little pointer that Socrates said a long time ago. Know thyself. And when people through peace education programs see who they are, they're not about all the wrong in this world. They're not about all the wrong that has happened to them. They're about the right. You see, when the breath comes into you, you are given the gift of life. Not the one that just was. No. Not the one that is going to be. No. The one that just came into you brings you the gift of life. This is the most fundamental definition of present. Because it is a present. It is a gift that came into you. You accepted it. You accept it, and when you do, it brings you the gift of life. Look at that. There is no stale breath. For all the breaths that have been taken on the face of this earth, the one that just came into you, fresh. Not used, not abused, not stamped, fresh. This is the possibility. Every single day to have that freshness. You've been given a gift. You've been given a gift. Accept it, take it to your heart. And do something with it when the heart is filled. When the heart is filled. When a river flows, it doesn't have to give water to anybody. Does it? Where does it say? Where does it say this river flows and therefore this has to give water? No, it just gives. Those animals come, it gives. It doesn't say, not you, not you, not you, not you. It just says, anyone, come on, here I am. If you're thirsty, if you are thirsty, drink. Drink of me and quench your thirst. When a lake gets full, when a well gets full, it gives. What is that? Do you really want to know the story? It is the story of one drop. The one drop. Put this in perspective. One little drop that ascended into the sky, met together with the other little drops and floated by, and it fell as one drop at a time. One drop at a time. Would you really look at a drop and say you will quench the thirst of millions? Never. Billions? Never. But it does. It does. How it comes together, how it forms. It forms the mighty rivers, the lakes, the wells, and then, as though if nothing ever happened, joins the ocean once again. But to stay that way? No. To become a drop once again. And fulfill the thirst of the many. So you see, when I say what I say to you, that drop is my witness that it is possible. That drop doesn't say, nah. To travel from the north to the south, to travel sometimes from the south to the north? Nah. But it does. And it does, as it does, it fulfills, and it fulfills, and fulfills. And who does it feed? It feeds little plants. It feeds little insects. It feeds little birds. It feeds elephants. And it feeds, and it feeds. What do you think? What is the juice in that mango? What is the juice in that orange? You know what it is? It's that little drop. It's that little drop. That's not his personality. His personality is like the ocean. It is salty. But it goes through this change. It drops the salt. It becomes fresh. It becomes pure. It becomes sweet. Oh my God, it becomes sweet. And what is that little tear? And sometimes it is the tear of happiness that falls on your cheek. It is that little drop, by the way. It is that little drop. Same way. Same way. Each one of you is a little drop. Fulfill your destiny. Thank you.
Can we give him more round of applause? Thank you so much, His Excellency, Mr. Prem Rawat. Now we are going to have our member of Executive Council for Social Development, Umamu Mbali Hlophe. You are welcomed on stage. Asimnikezeni izandla.
Sure. I see what the MC meant when he said it's a very intimidating crowd. There are so many people here. Thank you so much for the invite to speak on a very critical and important subject matter. And I know a lot of people think that this discussion is a bit displaced because there are more urgent, pressing issues. When you speak amongst individuals who are in turmoil, who are hopeless, what they want to hear about is how are you going to give us jobs? How are we going to deal with unemployment? How do we deal with the high crime rates? And I really appreciate what you were saying. That yes, indeed, our socioeconomic landscape has given rise to a number of challenges, but our socioeconomic landscape did not just happen on its own. It's a social construct. It's a human construct. And how do we then place the discussion on peace and being better human beings within those confines. And I think you really challenged us when you were speaking, and when you speak about peace, that at the heart of it, it's about analyzing where we are as a human society, analyzing how we have built this world, and challenging us to do better. And so I really am pleased. And I was thinking that, this few days ago, yesterday, together with the Premier, we launched a program where we've employed 6,000 individuals who are going to help us to clean and green our communities, focusing on our townships, informal settlements, and hostels. And as I was sitting there and listening to you, I was thinking, perhaps beyond just having individuals that are going to clean our communities, we need to work with you to help individuals clean their internal standing. Because when you deal with a person's internal turmoil and they are able to clean themselves and rid themselves of that which is creating conflict amongst them, they are able to be much better in carrying individuals to the next people around them. When you have individuals that understand what it means to be a better human being, we would not have the type of poverty that we have, because in a caring society, we would care that the next person is eaten. I was happy when I heard one of the ladies talking about how she was raped, molested, abused, but she was able to escape that situation because she got rid of the shackles and the prison within which she was living in, which is a far worse prison than being behind bars. And that is a mental prison. So such programs allow us to allow individuals to free themselves from their own shackles. And I'm thankful to be part of the sitting today. And let's say to everybody, there's a popular song by Michael Jackson. It says, let's heal the world. Make it a better place for you, for me, and all the entire of humanity. Thank you.